Welcome back to another episode. We have a huge game at number 23 Louisville, but first we have this big meeting with Adidas to hopefully get those black Miami Knights uniforms into our season like we've had in other seasons and other series and episodes. So hopefully we get those all black uniforms, whether it's the originals or those 2.0s or the ones that they're coming out for the 2024 season that the Hurricanes will be wearing. And I'm hoping that this meeting will definitely help because I like those uniforms. It just kind of provides us something different for the Hurricanes. And right here in the Adidas offices, we're going to check that out. Really glad to be able to check them out. And like I said, hopefully this meeting goes well, and hopefully we take a look at some of the things that they've been able to do with previous versions of the Miami Knights uniforms in previous games. I really like being able to use them. And Miami's not used the Miami Knight uniforms in every single season. So hopefully in 2024 they will. Because like I said, being able to use those in years past, I really like those gradient orange and greens. But either way, you can go the all blacks, or, you can kind of mix it up. Even if you just want to go with the black uniform and kind of mix it up and go with some white pants and a white helmet. I like that option as well. Not seeing the team use that, but I definitely like that. And before we get out of here of the Adidas office, you've got to check out this training facility that they have inside the Adidas office for their employees to use. I really like that. And as we get on out of here, we've got to pick up some gear on the way out. I want to pick up a shirt, but there's certainly other options to go with as well. But I think it's going to pay off well. Hopefully the meeting does make a difference moving forward. So after going to Rockledge, we decided to go all in on Alex Booty. We've got a little bit of an uphill battle with Georgia already offered, but if we can just kind of crack that top 8, I feel good about that. But we've got to get a quarterback in this class, whether it's Nicholson, Hamels, or Booty, but definitely want Booty with the combination of Jason Cashman there. Also, to close out the week, decided to go hard sell on a number of guys, see if we can kind of push it over the edge. And one of those guys is Antoine Harris there, the 5-star running back. Certainly got some tough battles ahead, but one thing that I've learned with this game is guys will commit to either your program or others even before they visit. So that's something to keep in mind, something I'm learning about this game. So deciding to do that hard sell before they actually visit to try to get out ahead of it. So advancing the next week, definitely could use some commitments here. Hopefully we get some guys. So no commitments this week, but we do get some news that we're number 1 on 5 different players as they cut their list. That's good to see, including the quarterbacks, but definitely let's check it out. I definitely want to see where we're at with Booty. So definitely good news from a recruiting standpoint with quarterback. We are number 1 on Booty, Hamels, and Nicholson's list, so that's good. We can kind of choose who we want there. We've not done the full scouting on the game with Booty, but after watching him in person, definitely like what he's bringing to the table, and we're going to continue to try to pursue him. All right, advance the next week. We'll see if we can get some commitments here. There we go. That's one we needed. Angelo Pacheco, big time guard. Glad we got him on board. Definitely needed that one. So there we go, guys. Cutting list. We're number 1 in a lot of categories. Again, trying to get over the edge and get those commitments. Disappointment though with Winbush here at the end. He was a top 50 receiver, not highly regarded, but he did have that 98 speed. So I was trying to pursue him, go all in, but just couldn't catch up there. But overall, I like where we're at. Just like I said, just need to kind of finish the job, go after those soft sells, those hard sell combinations, and send in the house, schedule and visit. So Nicholson and Hamels both are willing to visit. I think Hamels, based on the attributes from our scouting department, I think he's a little bit better. Kind of looking at his throw power, some of the accuracy things. Neither of them are great, but I just seem to like him a little bit better. So we're going to hold off a little bit on Nicholson on the visit. Also the height weight combination, the 6'5", 191. So I think we're going to go Hamels here on a visit, wait on Nicholson, and then Booty, we're sitting top 8, but he's not willing to, he hasn't been able to, he can't schedule a visit yet with him. Yeah, so with Harris, we're going to go with that sway on the TV time and then a soft sell to the house. Try to get those multiple motivations that he's interested in, and we'll kind of see how it works. I wish I was 3 for 3 with his interest in the positive grades, but 2 out of 3, not bad. We'll see how that kind of pays off or doesn't pay off, but that North Carolina Clemson battle with him, he's from North Carolina, so definitely a tough one, but we've been in on him since the beginning. I do like our offensive line recruiting here right now with Gaston Pacheco on board. Both of them have some pretty good qualities, top 10 guards in the country, and it looks like, we're still sitting good with the number 1 tackle in the country in Tavares Kearns, although we've not recruited or scouted him. Number 1, 5-star guy there. And we do have a center that we've been kind of after out of St. Augustine. Not putting a lot of effort into him, clearly out in front, but get that 4-star center, round out the class with 4 guys. I feel good about that. Sampson and Kimball are our top 2 cornerbacks on the board. Kind of pair them with Cashman at safety. Hopefully we get them on board soon. We can go after maybe that 3rd corner. We've got 3 guys on the board, kind of secondary guys in Bravo, Ledyard and Dragos there. Top 30 corners, right around that 20 to 30 mark. Out in front with Bravo, and then Ledyard also out in front there. So yeah, it definitely looks like Florida bound for all 3 of those guys. They're going to stay in state. But I'd like to just kind of keep him at the 5 right now. I'm kind of looking at this 3rd cornerback in the class between Bravo, Ledyard, and Dragos. Now they're fully scouted. Bravo and Ledyard are both in that 5'10", 5'11" range. The speed similar, kind of going back and forth. Awareness similar. Just kind of similar players out of Tampa and Fort Lauderdale. But Dragos is a little bit interesting on North Fort Myers. At 6'1", 189. Actually has the good speed at 93. The play recognition, I kind of like him better. So it's interesting. So these corners, so we got man-to-man, a slot corner in Kimball. These 2 guys are man-to-man, and then Dragos in zone. So maybe we'll kind of mix it up. I kind of like the height, obviously. So we'll kind of go a little bit more on him. So here's where we're at with recruiting. Again, like where we're at with Kearns. These are the sorted by the top national ranked guys that we're after here. With Kearns and Harris, if we get both of those guys on board, definitely feel good about that, as well as Sampson. McGarahan, the tight end out of California, location is an issue. I found out. So we'll see. Number 1 ranked tight end in the country. And then Kimball and Cantrell, obviously. I feel good. Our class isn't great right now because we don't have a lot of guys on board, but if we can kind of grab some of these guys and then also figure out what to do at quarterback with Hamels, Nicholson, and Booty, but definitely all in on Booty. So that's where we're at. So after that commitment from Pacheco, we're sitting 10th in the ACC, 48th in the country. Just the 4 commits. Here's a look at them here. But I was looking too, if you look at just 4 and 5-star guys in the ACC, we actually do lead the conference, so that's good. Definitely like that, but again, just got to get that quantity up a little bit more and see if we can kind of crack that top 20 national ranking. That would be good. Definitely learning things about recruiting as it's going along, but quality is there. I like where we're at with it. Obviously, Jason Cashman, the highly regarded safety, definitely excited about him. So here we go, big game at Louisville. They're ranked number 23 in the country, 2-1 in the ACC. So we got to get a win here and kind of stay above these guys in the conference. We moved up to number 6 at 2-0 in the conference. So certainly this will be a tough environment. They got Tyler Shuck, at quarterback, and Don Chaney Jr. Obviously at running back there, the Miami transfer. But, with Tyler, it's just another one of these guys in the conference to kind of pay attention to. A transfer quarterback with experience coming into a new program. Here's how it's going to play out with a lot of these guys. Obviously with Miami and Cam Ward. But there's a lot of quarterbacks new to the conference, with guys with experience looking to do big things here at their new school.
Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver. He's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching. understand it's going to be a long game.
We're putting Mesidor on the inside there, defensive tackle. I think that's a spot he could play at this season based on fall camp and also just kind of what they have at the other positions on the end with Elijah Alston, Ruben Bain, obviously, and then Tyler Barron. You know, it kind of gives you a chance to get another guy on the field that can make plays. And I think of the four, you know, I think Bain could if he wanted to, but he's so good off the edge. I think Mesidor can play there on the inside. So I think that'll be something to watch for. Oh, my goodness.
Second down. What about here on third? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they're
4th and 1, got the stop. They are going to go for a field goal, line up for one. Be a long field goal.
Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt.
Ooh, 52 yard.
It is good. The offense has
That's right, kept him out of the end zone.
and with
I
that,
don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
these cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. Like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more
Get the
yards.
block, there we go.
We're gonna be breaking that down this game. Finally run out of bounds, but
Just
he
left
has
him
the
completely
salvage
unguarded
going
over
for the
there.
first
Difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate. Going to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more.
Ooh, if I could have spun out of that one. I know that was risky, but we want to keep this thing going here.
And they're
They go to the ground. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Catch in the middle. It's Restrepo. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On second down, they'll take to the air.
Oh, it's pass
The
interference.
pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact.
Yeah, there we go.
there.
The way it cleared out, too. Definitely think I was going to get a touchdown there.
They're a top 25 unit in the nation. When it
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the bounce. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position.
Oh, that's such a grind out drive, though.
In for the team.
11 play, 85 yards.
Defense is on their heels, and they did a
But
nice job
it might be
of
what
that
it takes in
on
this
this
one.
opening drive.
You know, I know it was a 4th down risk, but
For scoring the touchdown.
at the 42, I was willing to make it.
To the air. It's Shuck. They get
There we
to
go.
him as he throws.
Mish,
And the
get
ball
there.
is picked off.
Oh, that's okay.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on
Nice
the
pick.
Well, the defense was able to get to that running back.
They'll try to get it through the air.
Nice there, Jacoby. You know, that is one thing I think that this team could be a little bit better on this year is inside the red zone with Ward and Martinez kind of leading the way.
So many different ways, and they do it so quick.
That'll
so
definitely be something to watch for, just how efficient they can be inside the red zone.
Really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense. Catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that.
And second down for this offense. To the air, it's Ward. Zings it complete to the right.
That's good. I was hoping to get a little bit more separation
Slot
though.
receiver gives defensive coordinator virtually on every pass play.
Oh, someone
You
get him.
better have safety help over
On
time.
first down, now here they come again. He's going to pass on second down. Trying to make
No.
magic on the scramble.
Man, I
Complete to
hate
the
that
left.
play.
He's brought
That
down,
penalty
but there's
is
a flag
rough,
on the
man.
play. Let's see if it stands.
It's just like either let me throw it or don't.
Remember,
I don't
if
like
your entire body is past the line
that
of
it's a
scrimmage
penalty.
when you
3rd and
throw the
11.
football,
It's
that's
tough
a
because I didn't need
penalty.
to do that. I could have easily just
Penalty
ran.
will be accepted. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on fourth down. On the move at the 30. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw. It's Ward. He caught it. They keep
this up,
There we go. Nice.
Into the end zone he goes.
Great drive there.
Okay.
Got to finish it off, though. Touchdowns. Definitely needed that one.
They push out the lead in this
That's crazy
showdown.
how this game has gone.
Wow, this off.
A little 10-play, 61-yarder. So we definitely are getting these 10-play drives,
About to kick
kind of
away.
methodically moving them up and down the field here.
And it'll
If we can
come
get
out
one
to
more
the
big play on
25. No,
defense,
it's
covered.
going. You'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from
Oh,
the
no.
26. It's complete. A huge pickup. Hit the afterburners, kid. Slippery slide for the first down. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
And that's where quarterbacks,
Hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another
Yeah,
look.
we're challenging
Got a
this.
good shot
I don't know why
at
it's not a
getting
catch.
this return.
Yeah, 2 feet in bounds. What are we doing?
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials
Yeah,
agree
first down.
to
I
go
don't know
his
why.
way. The Canes
Anyways.
will
Careful if he runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll pull it down.
Let's go.
Finds a
Get in there.
20. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever.
Touchdown, Miami. And they add 6
Nice
more
play.
for him, and
Nice
that's
play by
4
Martinez
downs.
there. Man, that fumble by Ward. I was a little concerned they might fumble it through the end zone. That would have been difficult, but I thought maybe I could squeeze it in there.
These corners backing off a bit. It's caught. Oh, he left him grabbing.
Ooh,
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has
we
the first
cannot
down.
stop the deep ball at all.
For the first down, 3rd down coming for this offense. He's got it on the move.
I did not mean to switch to the safety there.
This is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead.
It's new coming into the game. When they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of who the more physical side is.
Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal.
Oh, nice play.
The ball is intercepted. And they make
That's
it to
crazy.
make sure there's not any scoring opportunity
1st and
right
goal
here
from the
before end
1.
of the half.
Pulled it out.
This is
Of the first half.
Good first half.
First half here
Some
now
big
with
defensive
Detroit
plays,
set
but
to
man,
the halftime update.
struggling to stop the deep ball.
Had a better seat there in Louisville
There in the
for
secondary.
first half than you. Talk about a
Heavy
first half
workload there
from
for
that dude
Martinez.
out of
15 for
backfield.
81 and 3 scores
He's been
already.
3rd down from the 27. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short. Picks up
Make a play in here. Definitely think he's going to get some playing time.
to push off legally, or just create a medium. Hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from
Oh, my
48
goodness.
yards out.
This roughing the kicker stuff is so frustrating.
Back on the field with a chance for more. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete to the right. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
Linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking downfield, it's Ward. He lobs one high down the left side. And
Nice
he
play.
pulls it inside the
Nice
15-yard
play.
line.
Goodness,
They get him
we
down,
needed
but
that
this
for sure.
offense is set up for from the gun. He's got it. Takes it to the house.
Colby George coming up with 2 huge plays here in the pivotal point in the game.
The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They'll try to get it in with the run. Back to pass. It's Ward. Feeling some heat. It's complete on the right side. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Complete downfield. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Lacey. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has
injury with
enough for
Barrow
the first
here.
down. Man down on the play as the
We did have that
officials take a
wear
break
and
to let
tear
him be checked out.
indicator earlier on in the game.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Really struggling
And
here in the
Cardinals
secondary,
come to the
preventing
line in a
yards.
hurry up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Escapes trouble. Can't find his man. On 3rd down, going up top. It's in on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground.
Eeh.
Rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Oh.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down. As the
Oh, those are
defense
2 rough
knocks
plays.
it free.
Could have had that one, but obviously that penalty. These penalties are huge.
They'll look to pin
Hit the
him deep.
kicker? Nope.
We've reached. Back to throw. It's Shuck. They'll run the screen. A pickup of 8 now to convert and to try to rally here late. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Trying to find his man on 1st down.
There we go. Nice play. We needed that interception by Porter.
3rd of the night.
Get down. Oh, he's not had one for a while.
After a solid return on the pick. Among the nation's elite all season.
That was a tough one.
And the quarterback
Definitely
takes the
had
lead.
some big plays defensively.
It came down to the final quarter.
The 4th quarter, we are really struggling in the 4th quarters for these games.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make
Got to
big
put some
plays
more
and
extra
make
work
them
in, or conditioning, whatever it might be. 22 for 110, 3 touchdowns, good play. Good game, with no doubt about it.
Able to execute when it matters the most.
For
Correct.
Martinez.
You don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it?
I think that was the play of the game, that George catch there. Although defensively too, that last interception by Porter.
I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, 35-27, had that 35-17 lead going into the 4th. Looking at the stats, the 202 rushing yards, feel good about that. And rush defense, only 31 yards allowed. 18 for 25 passing. Pretty efficient for the most part, but just the 222 yards. Gave up how much? Yeah, 355. So pretty good rating, the 2 touchdowns there. Ward at 91 yards, didn't realize that. Again, Restrepo there with the multiple catches. Felt like a lot of 1st downs or key plays there. Sam Brown had 2 drops, no catches. Not a good ratio there. Jacoby, the 96 yards, the 2 touchdowns. Just a huge game by him. Then defensively, Maui Noah. That tackles for loss. Ruben Bain once again. He was ACC Player of the Week last week, so no sacks, but the 3 tackles for loss is big. And then the 2 picks, or 3 picks. All 3 of them felt big. So there it is. We'll take it. Undefeated heading into the game against Florida State. Certainly a huge game. We've got to put in that extra work, conditioning, definitely, because this fourth quarter stuff, we've got to get that under control. But thanks again for watching. Definitely stay tuned for the next one, and take care.